welcome to Ready Set Demo from Elizabeth's Craft Room. And today we are going to make a project using the new Hang and Ornament bundle from the September to December 24 mini catalogue from Stampin' Up. In this bundle you get all these stamps with the holly and things and the baubles, and it is just $37.75, an absolute bargain. So if you want one of these, get in touch with your local demonstrator and I am sure they will be delighted to help you. And if you don't have a demo, you can get in touch with me if you're in the UK or Europe, and you'll find my details just down below. Now, for this project, we are going to stamp. You can actually use designer paper for this as well, but we're actually going to use the stamp, and I am stamping in Pretty Peacock onto a Pretty Peacock cardstock. So a sort of a tone on tone effect. So let's go ahead and cut that out. Now, as you can see from the catalogue, the point of these dies is that they can be cut into the card so that you can actually pull the ornament out and hang it on the tree or use it as a tag or whatever. But I'm not going to do that today. I'm actually just going to take some paper snips and just snip that out. But as I say, you can just pull it off the front of a card, but I'm just trying to make it just super neat, make sure everything is neat and tidy on there. So now we want to, I'm still just making it neater here. As you might be able to tell, I'm doing a voiceover here because I was having trouble with my sound recording, but never mind, we can do it. So as you can see, you can decorate with all sorts of dies, including the holly and other things, but this is the die that I liked the best for actually decorating the bauble. So I have pre-cut that with a piece of the gold foil. You could also do this with glimmer. I'm just going to pop that on now with Tombow. Now, these little pieces here actually cut out little dots to go on top. So you could cut out some dots, you know, maybe in that same Pretty Peacock colour, or like I've done here, I've done it with white for the background and then cut the gold out. And I've also cut this bauble in the designer paper as well. So you can see you can get different effects. Every bauble can be different. But what we're going to do is we are going to use some bling. Oh, this is the paper that I used. This is the Seasons of Elegance paper from the mini catalogue. So that's what I have used to make the bauble in this case. So another option is just to put some bling on there, and that's what I'm going to do on this one. In this case, I am just using the basic rhinestones to give a little bit of sparkle to this bauble. It's quite nice to change up between the two baubles that you have got there on the project. Right, so we are going to go ahead and assemble this card now. First thing I'm going to do is stamp in Pretty in Peacock, and the Season's Greeting stamp comes from Decorative Trees, which is on page 42 of the Autumn Winter catalogue, the September to December. And I'm going to use some ribbon to attach these. Now, one thing I realised in watching back this video, something that got lost in the technical issues, was I have not shown you that there's a little die cut piece that you put on the top of the bauble to make the little hanger there. So I had just glued those on. They're just die cut from that same set and glued on. So afraid you missed that bit. So I'm just going to put some tear and tape on the front of this, sort of roughly down at the bottom of where I want the ribbon to go on this project. The ribbon I'm using is the gold 1/4 inch ribbon. It comes in a pack of silver and gold, and it's an online exclusive. Very useful festive time ribbon. So have a look for that, or ask your demonstrator to lead you to it. It is very handy. So let's just put that on. And it's so handy that I can honestly tell you this was the absolute last piece of this ribbon that I had. So I am going to be ordering some more for sure. Okay, so let's just position that on there. And now I can flip over and use the tear and tape on the back and then flip the ribbon towards me to secure it. I'll stop it waggling around. The other thing that is really good about working on the glass mat is that now I can flip that over and not worry that I am sticking this forever onto my grid paper. As you can see, it comes back off again. Another good reason for using the glass mat from Stampin' Up. Okay, so I'm going to put some dimensionals here on the back of these baubles, and while I'm doing that, I will invite you, if you would care to subscribe to Ready Set Demo. Down below you will find a newsletter list where you can join me to find out all sorts of new tips and ideas, classes, really good for Stampin' Up demonstrators. So if you are a demo, you're going to love our content over there. So yes, do come and have a look and join us. So we've got a website, and also I send out a newsletter once or twice a month, and we've got all sorts of exciting things coming up. So do make sure you are signed up so you don't miss any of those. So I'm putting some more of this beautiful Season of Elegance paper down. It is so gorgeous. I really love it. I think particularly the blue and the red from there. So you've also got some green and some cream and gold in that pack, all very festive. So that's that card there, and I'm going to show you a third one that I made. You can see a little bit of that red paper behind. I did use the what are they called? Let me just check. Yeah, it's the Forever Forest dies I've used as kind of palm tree fronds up there. And the bling that I've used on there is the berries one. It's an online exclusive, and I've just popped those little berries on. They look a bit pink on the sheet, but they look perfectly on the card. So I hope you like those projects. Thank you for bearing with me with the strange voiceover, and see you again.